On November 30, 2022, a product was released into the world that in the future could destroy millions of jobs and change the life of every person. You already know what the topic is about, and now I will reveal to you the inner side of ChatGPT. You will find out how many millions of users its founders have, what the future holds for humanity, and where the smartest artificial intelligence in the world came from. Several times in a generation, a product arrives that changes the technological landscape. For example, web browsers were created in 1990, but most people didn't discover the internet until Netscape Navigator was released in 1994. MP3 players existed before the 2001 debut of iPod, but they failed to spark a digital revolution in the music world. The same was true for AI until November 13, 2022, a turning point that will likely shape the future of humanity. On that day, the CEO of OpenAI, Sam Altman, left a tweet. "Today we launched ChatGPT. Try talking to him here," with the link for people to sign up and start chatting with OpenAI's new chatbot for free. And thus, the worldwide hype began. There were chatbots before, but not as strong as this one. ChatGPT can have long conversations on various topics, answer questions, and compose almost any writing materials requested by a person, including business plans, advertising campaigns, poems, jokes, computer code, and movie scripts. Of course, it is not perfect at the moment. The results are not always accurate. There are no information sources, and the main problem is that in the current version of the product, the database is from 2021, and there is no information about events that have taken place after 2021. So Putin's large-scale invasion of Ukraine is not yet known to it. Currently, GPT-3 processes around 175 billion statistical connections and works on approximately 2/3 of the internet, all of Wikipedia and 2 large sets of book data. But this is just the beginning. In the near future, there will be ChatGPT 4, an even smarter, more powerful and interesting version. This can even happen this year, although what already exists now is simply amazing. Over the past decade, AI has entered the business world and improved many programs we use daily, without causing much excitement among non-technical people. But suddenly, ChatGPT came along and people started shooting about how this will change the format of our work, education and life in general. The possibilities are endless. ChatGPT can answer questions, summarize articles, translate text, write its own stories, program and even create jokes. It can change the styles of communication and express opinions like a real person, making it ideal for chatbots and customer service programs. In short, ChatGPT has the potential to dramatically change the way we interact with technology. So, how does OpenAI plan to make money from a free chatbot? The interesting fact is that OpenAI's main partner is Microsoft, and they recently announced an additional $10 billion support from the giant, bringing the total to $12 billion. Under the terms of the agreement between the companies, Microsoft will receive 75% of OpenAI's profits until they reach $92 billion, and then their share will decrease to 49%. But the return of investments, not to mention the achievement of these limits, can take quite some time. Today, OpenAI has relatively modest revenues and it's very unprofitable. The company expected to make slightly less than $30 million in revenue last year and had a net loss of $544 million. However, they predict that with ChatGPT they will make $200 million in 2023 and more than $1 billion in 2024. Currently, the company is announcing a paid version of the bot for $20 a month, which will give subscribers priority access to new features, faster response times, and continuous operation even during peak hours. Meanwhile, Microsoft is already reaping the benefits of the partnership and is integrating OpenAI's technologies into most of its software. Most likely, in the near future, we will face a race of chatbots with artificial intelligence, because after ChatGPT conquered the world, various alternatives started to appear and many technological giants started to announce their own developments. And even Google is already testing some sort of super version of ChatGPT. Globally, this will significantly improve our lives by performing repetitive and arduous tasks such as customer service, writing text, and code. This will free up time for us to focus on more important and creative tasks, reduce language barriers in various industries, and automate a significant part of our routine. Artificial intelligence can be your advisor, teacher, psychologist, or assistant. You can criticize, test it and confidently resist interacting with it. The only thing you cannot do is stop progress. So the only way out is adaptation. By using technology and directing it to our advantage, we can make our lives easier, more productive and more fulfilling. Thank you for watching. You can see more of my videos here. Have a good day and an interesting life. Bye bye.